Hello, hello. How are we all doing today? So yes, today we are back with more Placid Plastic Duck Simulator. You guys are gonna be Hi Dylan. Knowing you guys, we're gonna have some very unhinged names. And it's gonna be fun! Woo! Yeah. I stuck to what I said. I said between 9 and 9:30, and here I am. It's 9:27. Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna apologize right now for this. My VTuber model might start bugging a lot. That is because I took a shower, so my hair's like wet and partially just in my face, so it's not. If my hair starts blocking my eyes, it does not track when I do this. Wow, it's like barely tracking now. Wow. When I like shake my head or like aggressively like tilt my head, or if I blink or do expressions and stuff like that, mouth will still track because it's picking it up based off my mic. Yeah. So if I just randomly like freeze, except for like my mouth, or if I just start slowly doing the woo, fall backwards thing, that one was on purpose because I fell backwards. That's it glitching out again because probably my hair's in my face. I still see. I promise. I promise. Yeah. So I say we just dive right into the game because this game is just a lot of me chatting with you guys. So why not start now? Let me quickly boot up the game. Woo! Me vibing to the sound of nothing. Let's hop on over here. Hello? Okay, there it goes. I was about to say. Okay, let's resume our game. Come on, please load. Please. 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 There we go. Hey guys, look, it's our friends. Look at them all. They're not even all done spawning in yet. Oh my god, guys, there's so many friends. There's... Okay, I think they all spawned in. Wait, hold up. We already have a new one, guys. Hold up. Saw Squirtle, Titanic, Mr. Fancy. Oh yeah, Wolfwing, Emo Goth, Oreo Mozart. Oh my god, he flies. I know we have so many little guys. What should we name this one? He's got a propeller hat. And he flies. What should we name him? Get out of the way, Dirty Dan. Timmy. Is Shan agreeing that we're gonna name this guy Timmy? Up and off he goes again. The issue with this guy is sometimes he flies his way out of the pool and gets stuck outside of the pool. I'll do after we officially name this guy, I'll do a recap of who we have. Actually, no, I'll do a recap while I wait for someone else to put an input. Up. He seems like he'd walk around with a cartoonishly lurid lollipop. Okay, well, he's outside of the pool. That sounds like a Fairly Odd Parents reference, which is a show I've never seen. So, yeah. Okay, so while he's doing his thing, Timmy dead? Okay, I guess we're naming him Timmy. You. Timmy. Okay, no, just a generally okay, fair. Okay, so for those of you who did not watch the entirety of my last stream, which I'm betting was very few of you, I know there are a couple of you who did. But we've got Tweety. We have Obama Wallace. Dirty Dan. Dumpling. Dougie Doo. Yes, he is invisible. That is not just the game glitching. He's a little ghost. Oh, we got Perry the Platypus. Ah, I accidentally skipped over Woody. He's over there, but he looks like he's literally made of wood. We got Sharkeisha. Mr. Electric. Jigsaw. Squirtle. This is Titanic. We got Mr. Fancy, and you can see there's Woody as well. Yeah, this is Mr. Fancy. This is, yes, you were reading that right, Wolfgang Emo Goth Oreo Mozart. We got Timmy here now, who's propellering around. We've got Issa Slice of Fish. We've got Clifford, the big red duck. Hey Dylan, just FYI, I'm gonna hit show, but it flagged your message because you said the word fucked. Just so you know. This is Daisy. And no, I agree with you. Titanic was a fucked up name. That was funny though. And then we have Lenny Small, the daddy. Frick. We got Lenny Small, the daddy. And we have Lucky. So the joke about having Lenny Small be the daddy was because there was a bunch of baby little ducks that looked like Tweety. That was like they were everywhere. So the joke was oh my god, Lenny Small's the daddy. Guys, we might have to rename Perry the Plaid Epus because it might just be the filter on my laptop. But I think it's just the filter on my laptop. Never mind, ignore me. Because what color is this, guys? Because my laptop is making this slightly more green, but almost Perry the Platypus colored. But that might be the filter. It is actually green? Okay. Because once again, I do have a filter on a mint green. Okay. I was about to say, because I do have a filter on my laptop that makes everything more yellowy. It takes away the blue light because I get headaches. So, Colgate. Are we naming this guy Colgate? Yeah, Perry the Platypus is actually pretty accurate. Okay. Colgate. We're naming this guy Colgate? Okay. Oh, you're new. I don't think I've seen you before. I love how you guys went with like Colgate and not like Crest or like anything else. Or Oral-B. It's just Colgate. Great. This is not sponsored by Colgate, by the way, guys. I swear. I swear. Oh. Cold for short? Okay. So, we're gonna go focus. Yes, it's pondered. Do you mean pandered? Oh, sponsored. No, it's not sponsored. For legal reasons, I am not sponsored. Hold up. Okay, so because Lucky is a magic 8-ball, last time I did a Placid Plastic Duck Simulator stream, I promised I would share the homophobic magic 8-ball story. If you didn't hear that ripping noise, I had a sticky note next to me that says, next Placid Plastic Duck Simulator stream, talk about the homophobic magic 8-ball story. So I remembered. What? Yeah, I have a homophobic magic 8-ball story. Yeah. It's a fun time up in my house, guy. All you guys, gals, and gender non-conforming pals. Yeah. I forgot, yes. Yeah. So, basically, when I was younger, I had a magic 8-ball. Great. Okay, whatever. You know, like, and my brother and I, being the typical kids, we loved asking questions we already knew the answer to, because we loved being able to go, ha ha, it wrong. Ha ha ha, it wrong. It dumb. Ha ha ha, laughing point. Oh god. I like seeing my VTuber model just glitch just glitch out. It looks like I'm flying, like, everywhere. Oh god. Anyway. So in the middle of my brother and I asking it every single question we could think of that we knew the answer to, one of the YouTubers I liked at the time, which I still occasionally watch his stuff nowadays, but I don't watch it as much, but the YouTuber, dang, that's a long name on YouTube, and if you watch his Twitch is Smager1995. Yeah, so I loved watching his streams, and I looked at my brother, I was like, I got a question for it. He was like, okay. And I'm holding the magic 8-ball and I go, is Scott Smager from Dang That's a Long Name gay? Because, like, the answer is yes. And I shook it and it told me no. And of course, my brother and I were like, you wrong, you wrong. So I go, wait, I got a better one, I got a better one, I got a better one. And I held it up and I went, am I straight? Because the answer is no. Very no. I am ace. I am hetero ace. I am trans. I am like anything but cishet. So, I didn't know all of that at the time, but I just knew I wasn't straight. Like, I knew parts of it. So, what the that, okay, I'm gonna ignore the music. So I took it, and I shook it, and I was like, am I straight? And I shook it, and it said, yes. I'm like, excuse me? I am not? So, I look at my brother, and I'm like giddy, and I'm like laughing. I'm like, Magic 8 Ball, are you homophobic? And I shook it, and it said yes. It said yes. So now, I refuse to touch it, because it appears to be so offended by me. Yeah, so that is the homophobic Magic 8 Ball story. It sits in my brother's room. I promised my friend that I would let him destroy it, and my brother said, yeah, we could, as long as he was there to witness it. Imagine it was at number 8 Ball with only yes answers. Well, no, I started out with, is Scott's major from Dame That's Long named gay, and it said no. And then I asked if I was straight, and it said yes. And I asked if it was homophobic, and it said yes. But yeah, no, I promised one of my friends that he could be there when we destroy it. So, that will be happening at some point. I know this person is not in chat, but, Charles, if you're here, which I know you're not. Yeah, we can still do that. Anyway, we have a new friend. What are we gonna name them? Hold up, that's Colgate. There's Jack Torrance. Okay. Yo, it's pizza, guys! It's got pizza! What should we name this guy? What name for a new friend? A Tony? It's a Tony. We're naming it It's a Tony, or just a Tony, or Tony. In that case, Dylan. Also, I don't know what it is about some of these games that make my VTuber model be all glitchy, but I'll figure it out someday. Tony Pepperoni, It's a Tony. Okay, compromise. What about if we named It's a Tony Pepperoni? How's that, guys? That might cut the character limit close, though. Hold up. Based? Okay, you. Yes, I totally had to look at Isabel's comment to figure out how to spell pepperoni. I'm too dyslexic for it. Yo guys, look, it's the Tony Pepperoni. Woo. Look at all of our lovely friends. Oh, there goes Squirtle down the slide. Whee! Oh, wow, there's quite a few down here. There's Ducky Doo, and Lucky, and Jack Torrance, Obama Wallace, and Squirtle. Quite a few of these little guys down here. Poor Titanic stuck at the bottom. Honestly, this music's like a vibe. Just chill. Here's It's a Tony Pepperoni. I feel like I have to do it with like that fun like little accent voice thing. Oh god, I hear the noise of a dog chasing a cat right outside my door. Woo! there's the sound of him racing downstairs. Yeah, today we're just vibing. I worked an 8-hour closing shift at work, and then I had therapy. And I was like, let's not drop my phone. And I was like, I want to play a chill game. So we can either continue one of the 2 chill games that we've been playing. Because Kindergarten 2, I want to save for a Tuesday. Because the first game is oh god, my neck. Sorry, I'm like, there's about like a 6-second delay from what happens with me to what happens on the stream. So, oh god, I felt like my neck broke on that VTuber model. That poor little guy. Up, delivery. Yeah. How's everyone's day? Kindergarten Tuesday. Well, I mean, the first kindergarten is on Monday. The second one's on Tuesday. And the third one, which is not out yet, but it's coming out, is going to be on Wednesday. Like, that is confirmed. So. Thursday. No, Wednesday. Not Thursday. Thursday's not a thing, Dylan. Learn your days of the week. Maybe you need to go back to kindergarten. Just probably not this one. This one's very violent and murdery and not actually kindergarten friendly. Where are my band-aids? I'm bleeding. Hold up. Okay, I got my band-aids. Yeah, Wednesday's Thursday. Sure, totally, yeah, sure, yeah, totally, anyway. Okay, there it goes. Band-aid has been put on. No longer bleeding. Hey. Okay, well, I think we're about to get a new friend. So you guys ready to come up with a new name for a new friend? The new friend's name is not Skittles, so please stop meowing at my door. Thank you. Anyway, let's name our new friend. I feel legally obligated to name it Gay. I'm sorry, that's coming from me, a queer. Looking at my pride flags on my wall. Skittles because it's rainbow, Dylan with gay. I feel legally obligated to name it Gay. Not gay isn't spelled G-A-Y. I think it'd be funny if I spell it gay like G-A-E. Like gay. I mean, yeah. I mean, Isabel, fun story. I had a friend in middle school, Pride, yeah. I have a friend that, basically called me Skittles because when they first met me, they couldn't remember my actual name. All they remembered was I wouldn't shut up about my cat. So they came in. Wait, hold up. Neil Gaiman. But I named it after, like, I wouldn't stop talking about my cat, so they remembered my cat's name, so they were always calling me Skittles. Well, that was in 7th grade. In 8th grade, we were on a field trip to, like, an amusement park, and they had a Pokeball, they chucked it at me, and they bounced off me, and they caught it. So they declared that they caught me, and they were like, okay, create a new Pokemon type. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be a water type, because I like swimming, and, my Pokemon type is gonna be a Skittles. And I look at them, I'm like, since you're the trainer who caught me, do you want to name the Pokemon? They're like, yes, I name you Taste the Rainbow. So, are we naming it Gay, Pride, or Neil Gaiman? Or are there any other recommendations for this rainbow duck? That's like a JoJo stand name. I would not know. I know very little about JoJo Siwa. Oh wait, never mind. Wait, you're thinking of the anime. I don't know. Listen, I've been on the YouTube sphere, so I see a lot of YouTubers shitting on JoJo Siwa. That's why that jumped into my brain. But I then remembered, oh yeah, JoJo's an anime. Which, I've also never seen an anime. So, wait, what I want to know? I meant JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yeah, I know, I realized that almost immediately after. Oh, there's a lot of fellas down here. Look at all the little guys. But as well, choosing what I want, I'm letting chat decide because I don't want the pressure, first of all. And second of all, with all of these weird names, I don't want to take credit for any of these. I want to be able to blame chat because you guys did come up with all of these. I might have put in my recommendations and selected the names from what's been put in chat, but you guys are the ones who actually came up with them. And I do not. Neil GAE-man? Is that the name that we want? Well, here's the question, Dylan. Just Neil GAE-man like that, or Neil GAE-man with an E instead of a Y? Gay? How about this compromise? Hold up, where's our little rainbow friend? Yo, it's part of base game. Gay? Okay, here's this compromise. Hold up. Hold up. How's that compromise? Good compromise, guys? Is it a man? Don't assume it's gender. Dylan, I'm assuming the name is a reference to something. If you'd like to explain. You named it. I didn't want to assume. Fair. Well, no. The name, like the last name's GAE-man. So, Dylan, is the name the author Neil GAE-man? Oh, is it like the author of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Is that what this is? Okay, that kind of makes sense. But once again, there are a bunch of references here that you guys have named a bunch of ducks after. No? Wait. The author of what then? Wait. I'm confuzzled. I'm confuzzled. Dylan, explain. Explain. God's Coraline the Graveyard Book, Sam. Oh, okay. Ironically, the only one of those that I actually know is Coraline. But okay, is an author. Got it. That's cool. But yeah, I just thought it was funny because his name has gay in it. Fair. That's based, so fine. That's fine. That's fair game. Oh, hey, look, new friend. Guys, we might have Titanic too. What are we naming Titanic's friend? Oceangate. What are we naming Titanic's friend, guys? Oceangate, okay. Since you appear to be in agreement. You. Keep the fucked up dark jokes alive. Hell yeah. We got Oceangate and Titanic here, guys. Oh god, I almost want that to be the thumbnail. Oceangate and Titanic. There's a lot of dirt in the bottom of this pool. I'm like noticing. Poor duckies. Vine boom. I wish I had a Go XLR so I could just do boom, like the sound. Nobody vacuums that pool. Probably not, sadly. I'm gonna quickly save. Yes. Wait, hold up. Guys, we have more than 20 ducks, I think. Unlocked. Maybe? Maybe. Sorry, I'm like grabbing candy. We have so many lovely friends here. Let's not like zoom into Tweety's face, please. Thank you. Yo, guys, look! Wrapper? Yeah, that was a candy wrapper I was opening. But guys, look! It's like a woolly man frozen in the ice. That's sick as fuck. I wish I could name that guy, but I can't, sadly. Giant duck, wow, yeah. I wish we could name this new friend, but I don't think we can. I'm like 99% sure he does not pop up here. Like, he'd probably either be here or here. And, in case you can't tell, I got nothing here. So. Wooly? Okay, I'm sorry, but, like, I can't think of Wooly without thinking of Amanda the Adventurer. Which, by the way, I do have Amanda the Adventurer. We can play that sometime. But, like, because of that game, I feel like Wooly is just automatically Amanda the Adventurer. Oh, you think of Woollyverse? Of Woollyverses. Hold up, I can read. Fair. I have no clue who that is, but fair. Let's see. Let's get some quacks. Hello? My mic unplugged. We now fixed it. About how long do you think I was muted for? Because, like, I was talking about all the ducks and about the various quacks. And then... Okay, we're here now. Yeah, good. I switched to OBS so I could see when my mic... A few minutes? Ooh, okay. 30 seconds. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought. Anyway. Let's meet our new friend. Hey, oh my god, guys, it's camo. Can you see it? I can't. It's camouflaged. Point is, we got a new camo friend. What should we name him? What should we name our new camo friend? Muddy Mike? Is that Muddy Mike to go with Dirty Dan and Dougie Doo? Yeah? LTN Dan? Joey, I have a feeling that's another reference I don't get. Sorry, Oh, Lieutenant Dan? You never... No, I've never watched Forrest Gump. It's another movie on my need-to-watch list. I've never watched Forrest Gump, though I do know a couple references to it. Yeah, on my need-to-watch list are Forrest Gump, The Matrix, Jurassic Park. You have no idea what life is like. Sure. It's not like I work a lot and yeah. My free time is basically stream and get ready for stream. A box? That's not a personal attack. Fair. And then what are you talking about with a box? Chocolates? What? Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, the box of chocolates from... Yeah, no, from... Okay. I know the box of chocolates. I've seen the opening to Forrest Gump. You never know what you're going to get. Ribs, Forrest Gump. I get it, Dylan. It took me a minute, but I got it the moment Joey jumped in. I know the box of chocolates reference. And I know the... I don't know spare ribs. I don't know that he has no legs. All I know is the opening scene with the box of chocolates, because I've seen that scene. And Run, Forrest, Run, because my mom would reference that when I was little. Because when I was little, I loved running. Not in the... Ooh, I'm a runner. But in the... No. I would run from my problems. I would book it. Yeah, so I would book it. And I was really speedy. So my mom would often call after me, "Run, Forrest, run!" And I had no clue because I didn't know what it was a reference to. And I think my little child brain interpreted it like something along the lines of like, "Run for the forest," like something like that. Yeah, she never showed you the movie? No, because when I was little, she was very protective of what I watched. If you can't tell by all the references, I just don't get. Yeah. There was a lot of movies and stuff that she was afraid to show me. For example, I didn't read Hunger Games until, like, middle school. Harry Potter, I started that in 3rd grade, but I could have started it sooner. My mom was afraid it was going to terrify me. Name him Forrest. Forrest Gump talk? Sure. As long as Dylan says yes too, he'll be named Forrest. Though I don't think Dylan's going to oppose to it. Yes? Okay. There he is. Guys, hey, look, we got Forrest. By the way, I spelled it the way you typed it. I don't know if that's how the character's name is actually spelled. But Isabel, that's how you spelled it, and that is the way I'm running with it. I hope you know that. Because I'm pretty sure it is spelled with one R. Notice why I say pretty sure, because my spelling is that bad. But yeah, woo! We have our lovely friend here, Forrest. Correct? Okay. Which is a strong reminder of I need to watch Forrest Gump. 2 hours? Okay. Hold up. I'm gonna... Forrest Gump. Okay. Hold up. I'm gonna quickly tab out of the game. Hold up. Oh god, my mouse is like bugging. Okay, I'm gonna quickly... Hold up. I've tabbed out of the game because I need to message my friend. Congrats, you made cookies. Anyway. Hey, Aunt. You. I have another movie that we need to add to the list of things I need to experience. Forrest Gump. As I butcher the spelling like 4 different times. By the way, if you're wondering what's on this list of things I've never experienced. Oh, wow. I got a meh. Of course you've never seen it. Yes, of course I haven't. Yes, my friends. Anyway, things on that list is Steven Universe, SpongeBob, Avatar, Lake the Last Airbender. I've never had nachos or a burrito, so that ended up on there. Star Wars prequels, Vine, John Mulaney clips. Wow. Good film, not high on the priority list. To be fair, that movie can be a okay. My friends are insulting the movie. They're saying it's boring. Anyway, on that note, who is our new friend? Oh, God. Guys, look, it's a disco guy. What are we naming our new friend? What should we name our lovely new friend? Why are you saying Meep, Isabel? Meep is the name of my D&D character who's a Muppet. Yo, that's me. Are we naming this guy Dylan? Is that what we're doing, Dylan? Disco Steve? Ooh, okay, I'm actually gonna veto the name Steve because Steve is a direct reference to a thing with one of my friend groups. Dylan knows about Steve. Dylan knows about Steve. In my friend group, Steve is a penguin plushie that wears sunglasses. And he is Steve the false. Oh, shut up, Dylan. Steve is the god. I love how my friend group is a bunch of Jews, a couple Catholics, and a couple other Christians, and we all jokingly worship the god Steve. He's a penguin with sunglasses. Booty love Foxy Fresh. Well, Dylan said this was him. So I heard Steve and I was about to say well, you wrote Pikeman, but I'm assuming you mean Pikmin. Saying that sounds like a walk into a bar joke. What? Booty Love and Foxy Fresh walk into a bar, ow? Or the fact that I was listing off how my friend group is like a few Jews, a couple Catholics, and a couple normal Christians. They walked into a bar and said, "Praise Steve." God, I need help. Describe your friend group. Well, yeah, that's my finger. Name and Booty Love Foxy Fresh. I might run out of characters. Oh god, there's a cat crying at my door again. Dylan, do you second that name of Booty Love Foxy Fresh? Or does anyone else second it? Because it's mostly been... Because I know, oh god, I know Joey recommended both of them as 2 separate names, and Isabel's going, ooh, what if it's one name? One more person needs to go, yes. And this shall become Booty Love Foxy Fresh. Go for it, okay. Hello? You're a plane. We'll go check that out in a moment. Okay, let's see. Where is the new friend? Here he is. Lenny is looking like he's about to pull a George. Oh god. I was about to say, y'all need some therapy, but then again, I do too. We all need therapy, guys. Go get yourself some mental help, because we all need it, especially looking out all these names. I love how these are my friends. These are the people that I message every single time I go live. Hey guys, I'm going live and here's the link. That's Tuesday? Oh god, I feel like I'm supposed to get a reference that my brain's breaking. Oh, therapy. Hold up. I remembered. Haha, delay. Anyway, mentally stable people don't name all these ducks like this exactly. Mentally stable don't have the fun, creative name. Oh god. I need to shut up while I'm ahead. Oh god, I have so many like mint wrappers over here. I consume a lot of mints. Especially when I do all those dumb voices on stream. I love them though. One of my favorite like voice. Oh, poor Booty Love Foxy Fresh. I mean, my favorite like accent to do on stream, which there's never enough excuses for me to do, especially because I always choose like a minor character for that voice, is I love doing this accent for like whatever character I'm voicing, especially because it's not a voice, it is an accent that it does not fuck with my vocal cords at all. So like I can do this voice for this accent really for as long as I want with like no problems. Whereas when I do voices like Papyrus's, and also, oh god, what was the other one? I'm forgetting what the other one was. Those voices, actual voices, and that's accents. And those ones are the ones that are very difficult to keep up for long periods of time. Sadly, however, in our playthrough of Undertale, we have no other characters that will be like reincarnating like popular characters that we have not already met. So sadly, I do not get to pull this voice out for some new character that we'll have long term. But on a different note, new friend! Or not, because Ice Cube's back. We do have a new friend. Hello! Oh, yo, this guy looks kind of cool. So speaking of which, Ice Cube's back. But besides that, who's our new friend? What are we naming our new friend, guys? Humpty Dumpty. Fun fact, in the frosted donut. Fun fact, in the Humpty Dumpty nursery rhyme, they never mention he was an egg. Everyone always just kind of assumes, oh, it's an egg. But if you think about the actual nursery rhyme, it never says he is. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. He actually no, Humpty Dumpty. Okay, we'll name it Humpty Dumpty, but first I want to point out, yeah, it never says Humpty Dumpty was an egg. It literally goes, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty back together again. So imagine it was a human. Now you have to live with that gory thought every time you hear it. Anyway, no, he's a duck. He just had a powerful egg aura. Fair. Anyway, let's quickly name this guy Humpty Dumpty. Here he is. Here we go, Humpty Dumpty. Whee! I mean, I think the reason that they just, like, almost automatically, like, assume that Humpty Dumpty is an egg is so this nursery rhyme does not scar poor children for forever. Because, you know, like, every, like nursery rhyme, it's a valid lesson. That's fair, but, like, at the same time, Humpty Dumpty, every single time you see images of it, every time it's, like, portrayed in any sort of media, it is always him as an egg. But, like, in reality, I think Humpty Dumpty was a person. Like, do you know how messed up a lot of the original... Show them Humpty Brain. I mean, do you know how messed up a lot of the original, fairy tales are? Like, in nursery rhymes? Like, they are very messed up, especially if you're talking about the Grimm's fairy tales. Which, while you watch the ducks, I'm gonna quickly Google it. Hold up. Google, my friend. Is Humpty Dumpty... No, I'm not looking up is Humpty Dumpty an egg. That was the autofill. Is Humpty Dumpty a Grimm fairy tale? It is not a fairy tale but a nursery rhyme. He's not identified as an egg who was described and illustrated as a talking egg wearing a bow tie and Lewis Carroll's children's novel Through the Looking Glass. So apparently, yeah, so he was not originally an egg, but apparently when Lewis Carroll wrote the second Alice in Wonderland book, he described Humpty Dumpty as an egg, and that's where that came from. That's cool. Okay, fun fact, if you're, not fun fact, but fun book recommendation. If you're looking for a good fractured fairy tale book, and you love messed up fairy tales, and you like Alice in Wonderland, and you want it to be even more messed up, I highly recommend the book Splintered. The other two books in the trilogy are not the greatest, in my opinion. But Splintered is really good, but just a warning, it will mess with your brain. Oh, there it goes. It's the Tony Pepperoni. But yeah. Up, and there goes Jigsaw. But you know, like, the original Cinderella Grimm's fairy tale story, like, when the stepsisters tried on the shoes and it didn't fit, one of the stepsisters, the stepmom made her cut off her heel to make it fit, and then the other one made them cut off the toe. Like, that's bloody. And in the original story of Rapunzel, when the witch had the prince climb the tower, she cut off Rapunzel's hair, like, and sent her to live in the desert where she had twins and was basically stuck roaming the desert. And then the witch stayed in the tower, and basically she used Rapunzel's long hair, tricked the prince into climbing up, and threw him off into a bunch of briars, which blinded him. And then he went wandering around until he found Rapunzel in the desert. And when he realized who it was, and they were crying, her tears helped apparently make his eyesight come back, because magic and all that bullshit. Like, original Grimm's fairy tales are messed up. I really want to read them. Like, I low-key want to read them. It's gonna be fun. Anyway, we've been doing Duck Friend. What are we gonna name this guy? Oh wait, there's Lenny. Tell me more. Of what? What the oh my god, this is supposed to be like one of those Saint Bernards that carries like the hot chocolate in their collar and stuff like that. Like the rescue dogs. That's so cute, but it looks really messed up. You never read them? Yeah, no, I never read them. I've never read the Grimm versions of the fairy tales. I just know some of them. Like, I don't actually, like, I've never actually read them. Read them on stream for us, lol. Maybe. I might get flagged for copyright, though. That's the problem. How about this? Oh, are we naming this guy Coco? What should we name this one, guys? I'm also gonna quickly light my candle because I feel like it, because it smells nice. It smells like apples. Anyway, we naming this guy Coco? Coco, Bernard. Dylan, what's your input? Because I know you're here. Bernie? Can you get flagged for the... Are they copy... Wait, they might be part of the public domain. Does anyone own them? Yeah, the Grimm's brothers. The ones who wrote them. Bernie? Okay, give me 1 second to Google this. Are the Grimm fairy tales public domain? Yes, they are. So I could read them and it'll be okay. Okay, so here's what we're... Oh, hello, we have another new friend. Okay, hold up. That guy's covered in little cacti. Let me quickly name Bernie. Yeah, those guys are like dead. Okay, I looked it up, though, a bit ago. Copyright rules are that copyright is apparently... Huh? Oh, it's a special one. I love him. Copyright is basically the person's lifespan plus 70 years, I believe. Which Grimm Brothers, I'm pretty sure, very much falls into. You guys discuss what our new friend's going to be named. It looks like he's orange with a bunch of little green cacti. You guys discuss our new friends' names. And, I'm going to pull up a version of the Grimm fairy tales, and we can do some fun readings. Pokey dot. Oh my god. Oh god, it's 301 pages. Yeah, bedtime story, let's go. These are some fucked up bedtime stories. That is the warning. Oh wait, hold up. The version that I pulled from is not a version I'm gonna read. Border, polka dot. Yo, I found an illustrated version, but I don't want to show the illustrations. Chile. What are we naming it, guys? Polka dot, border, Chile. I don't know if I can... Weed brownie? Hold up. You guys do realize it's cacti. Spicy Pappy? Oh my god, there are so many in this book. I'm seeing... Is green... Yeah, it is green, but it's green cacti. Wee brownie? How about we ed brownie? Like, we educate brownie. Totally, and not anything else. What do you guys think? Boyodi? I don't know what that is. No? No peyote? Okay. No? Okay. Okay. Wet brownie? Okay. Wet brownie. Wait, it's peyote. Whoops. No education? No. Like, we ed. Like, the word weed with a space in the middle. If anyone asks what it is, we can say we educate. With By the way, for the record, I did find a PDF that is 650. I like the original. So then, are we just doing wee brownie? Okay. There's 211 of the Grimm's fairy tales. Yeah. 2 E's? Okay, the issue with doing 2 E's is I don't want to get in trouble. That's why I was saying do like we ed brownie. It's because there's a space. And if anyone asks, we can say that it's, we educate on brownies. Totally. Go back to sleep, naps the blue cute cranky. You guys have to agree on something. We'll just keep floating. Which fairy tale do I want to read? There's one called The Jew Among Thorns. Ooh, how about I read Cinderella? What page is that on? That's on page 80. We ed brownie, and if anyone asks, you misspelled eat. Sure. Okay. Wouldn't that be Jesus? Huh? What are you talking about, Joey? What do you mean, wouldn't that be Jesus? Oh, the Jew among thorns. I have no clue. But I figured let's start with some good old Cinderella. I have no clue what this song is. Okay, I found Cinderella. Okay. Okay, first, can you yodel? I am not going to try on stream because I would make a huge ass fool of myself trying. And I'd rather not. This song always makes me think it's the tune Undertale. Oh, new friend! Oh my god, guys, it's a ball! Please, no, I am not trying on stream. I'm not. Forces you to yodel. If you want, I can give it a try next time I'm with you in person, but I definitely do not want it's saved online, me attempting. Minos? I do not want it saved anywhere, me attempting to yodel. No. I'm not gonna do it. I do not want it, like, saved anywhere. What are we naming this duck, guys? Are we going with Dylan's idea of Minos, like in the Greek myths? Is the do it name this guy Minos? Do it for the no. I am refusing. Minos? Okay. I like that. Yeah, it's Greek myth. I'm pretty sure, at least. I am not. It's fine. No one will know you. Dylan? No. And stop instigating them. No one will. Dylan, this is the internet. Nothing's ever actually deleted. Do the Yoldo for the vine? No. Hold up. Sorry. I feel like I hear it already. No, sorry. I'm like focusing as I'm like renaming the stream. Okay. Do you guys want me to read the Grimm Fairytales or not? Oh, it's snowing! I was tapped out renaming the stream. Guys, look, it's snowing in the middle of summer. Yodeling stream rename? No! I was adding to the stream name the fact that apparently I'm going to be reading some Grimm Fairytales. I'm just sitting here shaking my head at you guys. No way, Jose. We want bedtime horror stories. Of course! Okay. Let me read you guys Cinderella. Let me hold up. Let me jump to OBS and turn down game volume. This way, you can still hear it and stuff, but this way we get more story time vibes. Okay. Snowy Jose. For who? It's just snowing. There's not a new duck. I don't know why. Anyway, let me read you the tale of Cinderella. Okay, okay. Story time with Sing. Let's go. Oh, for you? So, Joey, you want to be Snow White Jose from now on? I mean, you can change. I'm pretty sure, at least, you can change your, like, quote-unquote channel name. So it doesn't pop up as Joe, and it pops up as Snow White Jose if you wanted. Granted, fun fact, because I created my YouTube channel, like this account, using my email, like my Gmail. So now Sing Out Life is apparently my name according to Gmail. So that was funny. Anyway, um, let me read to you the story of Cinderella. There was once, oh my god, I'm already starting off strong. I swear I know how to read, guys. I swear. Yeah, YouTube had me out there with my full name before it was Joe. Yeah, same. And then I changed it to Sing Out Life. And now Google thinks my name is Sing Out Life. Like, my actual name. Rolled in that one reading. Shut up, Dylan. I'm dyslexic. Let's try this again. I got 3 words in. There was once a rich man whose wife lay sick, and when she felt her end drawing near, she called to her only daughter to come near her bed and said, "Dear child, be good and pious, and God will always take care of you." And oh God, hold up. My thing's glitching. I lost where I was. Oh my God, I scrolled too much. Stop scrolling. It's glitching so bad. Okay. Dear child, be good and pious, and God will always take care of you. And I will look upon you from heaven, and will be with you. And then she closed her eyes and died. The maiden went every day to her mother's grave and wept, and was always pious and good. When the winter came, and the snow covered the grave with a white covering, and when the sun came in the early spring and melted it away, the man took to himself another wife. The new wife brought 2 daughters home with her, and they were beautiful and fair in appearance, but at heart were black and ugly. And then began very evil times for the poor stepdaughter. "Is this stupid creature to sit in the same room with us?" said they. "Those who eat food must earn it. She is nothing but a kitchen maid." They took away her pretty dresses and put on her an old gray kirtle. What's a kirtle? Kirtle. I'm Googling that. What's a kirtle? Oh, it's the type of dress. Oh, it's like a peasant's dress that you often see at like a run fair. But it looks kind of cute sometimes. In modern day at least, it looks cute. Anyway. And gave her wooden shoes to wear. We have like 2 pairs of wooden shoes downstairs from the Netherlands. Hold up, I'm gonna pause quickly because we have a new friend. Yo! What are we gonna name this new friend? Then I'll continue story time. New friend name what? What name new friend? You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record. Oh God, that is like actively making me dizzy. Cheetah, Charles, Snooky. No, Skittles, I'm not naming it after you no matter how much you meow at my door. Right now the suggestions are Cheetah, Charles, and Snooky. What are we naming it? The sooner you name it, the sooner we can go back to the tale of Cinderella. Jerseylicious? Guys, I need at least 2 different people to agree on one name for me to name it. I like Snooky, and that's on everything. Chester Cheetah. Jerseylicious Jane. I know a Jane, and that's not her. Yo, a really good song. Chester Cheetah. A really good song I can recommend is Ballad of Jane Doe. It's not a guy? Okay. I asked them. Okay. A really good song I highly recommend is Ballad of Jane Doe from Ride the Cyclone the musical. I personally am not a fan of the entire I'm personally not a fan of the entire musical. Like, it is some weird stuff in it. But I love Ballad of Jane Doe. And I'm asking why, Lord, if this is how I die, Lord. A melody flows through the air when no one's left. There's no one there, is anyone there? It's a fun song and I love it and it's really pretty, except I am not a soprano by any means. I'll give it a go, yay. Dylan gets me. I mean, we can compromise. So, everyone seemed to be okay with Snooky. But, Dylan, you also seem to like Jerseylicious. So, do we name it Snooky is Jerseylicious? Guys, you were taking long enough to pick a name that another duck is gonna spawn before I can get back to the Grimm Fairytales. Before I can get back to Cinderella. Nah, I'm a Chester Cheetah main now. Chester Cheetah? Okay. Chester Cheetah it is then. Oh, here it is. Snooky. OMG cup, keep up. Guys. I can't keep up. Is it Chester Cheetah or Snooky, guys? I don't know. I'm just gonna sit here and spin my dreidel while you guys make up your mind. Is it Chester Cheetah or Snooky? I don't know. The nameless kid. Oh my god. It's Chester Cheetah, okay. Okay, you guys get a little bit more Cinderella before another duck shows up. Just look now at the proud princess, how she is decked out, cried they, laughing, and then they sent her into the kitchen. There she was obliged to do a heavy work from morning to night. Get up early in the morning, draw water, make the fires, cook, and wash. Besides that, the sisters did their utmost to torment her, mocking her and strewing peas and lentils among the ashes, and setting her to pick them up. In the evening, when she was quite tired out with her hard day's work, she had no bed to lie on, but was obliged to rest on the hearth among the cinders. And because she always looked dirty and dusty, as if she had slept in the cinders, they named her Cinderella. It happened one day that the father went to the fair, and he asked his two stepdaughters what he should bring back for them. Fine clothes, said one. Pearls and jewels, said the other. But what will you have, Cinderella, said he. The first twig, father, that strikes against your hat on the way home. That is what I should like you to bring to me. So he bought for his two stepdaughters fine clothing and pearls and jewels, and on his way back, as he rode through... Sorry. I'm like, my scrolling, and it scrolls long after I scrolled. Okay. There it goes. And Jules, on his way back, he rode through a green lane, and a hazel twig struck against his hat. He broke it off and carried it home with him. And when he reached home, he gave it to the stepdaughters, what they had wished for, and to Cinderella he gave the hazel twig. She thanked them, and went to Mother's grave, and planted this twig there, weeping so bitterly that the twigs... Wow, I am struggling here. And planted the twig there, weeping so bitterly that the tears fell upon it and watered it, and it flourished and became a fine tree. Cinderella went to see it 3 times a day and wept and prayed, and each time a white bird rose up from the tree, and if she uttered any wish, the bird brought her whatever she had wished for. Now it came to pass that the king ordained a festival that could last for 3 days, and to which all the beautiful young women of the country were bidden, so that the king's son might choose a bride from among them. When the 2 stepdaughters heard that they too were bidden to appear, they felt very pleased, and they called Cinderella and said, comb our hair, brush our shoes, make our buckles fast. We are going to the wedding feast at the king's castle. When she heard this, Cinderella could not help crying, for she too would have liked to go to the dance, and she begged her stepmother to allow her. What, you Cinderella? And said she, in all your dust and dirt, you want to go to the festival? You that have no dress and no shoes, you want to dance? But as she persisted in asking, at last the stepmother said, I have strewed a dish full of lentils in the ashes, and if you can pick them all again in 2 hours, you may go with us. I will keep going, but we have a new friend to name. Oh, it's so cute! It's like a little postal duck. It's covered in like little stamps. It's so cute. What are we naming our new friend? Stamp. Are we naming this guy Stamp? Stamp the Scamp? Stampy? Joe, the issue with doing Stampy is that, there was someone who used to be a huge Minecraft YouTuber named Stampy. This guy actually, as far as I know, had nothing controversial happen, which is a shocker in the modern, Minecraft YouTuber, sphere. But, actually, I was Stampy one year for Halloween, like, 8 years ago, I think it was. Like, I literally took a giant cardboard box, and I cut out little squares and literally made his Minecraft skin on a box. Damp Stamp? We got Damp Stamp or Stamp the Scamp? What are you guys thinking? Remember, the sooner you guys agree, the sooner I can go back to Cinderella. We're doing Stamp the Scamp? Stamp Stamp? Stamp the Stamp? Scamp? Stamp the Scamp? Okay. I mean, Stamp the Stamp is a very funny idea. Stampy the Scamp Stamp. That I think I'm gonna run out of characters for. No, I did not. We have Stampy the Scamp Stamp. A good, nice, fun compromise of everything. You guys can watch Stampy the Scamp Stamp while I go back to Cinderella. Then the maiden went to the back door that led into the garden and called out, "O gentle doves, O turtle doves, and all the birds that be, the lentils that in ashes lie, come and pick up for me. The good must be put in the dish, the bad you may eat if you wish." Perfect, yeah. Then there came to the oh god, I scrolled too far. Please stop glitching laptop. I have too many things running. Hold up. Okay. Hold up. Scrolling back to where I was. Okay. Then there came to the kitchen window 2 white doves, and after them some turtle doves, and at last a crowd of all the birds under the heavens, chirping and fluttering, and they alighted among the ashes. And the doves nodded with their heads and began to peck, pick, peck. And then all the others began to pick, peck, and put all the good grains into the dish. Before an hour was over, all was done, and they flew away. Then the maiden brought the dish to the stepmother, feeling joyful, and thinking that now she should go to the feast. But the stepmother said, "No, Cinderella, you have no proper clothes, and you do not know how to dance, and you would be laughed at." And when Cinderella cried for disappointment, she added, "If you can pick 2 dishes full of lentils out of the ash, nice and clean, you shall go with us." Thinking to herself, "For that is not possible." When she had strewed 2 dishes full of lentils among the ashes, the maiden went to the back door into the garden and cried, "O gentle doves, O turtle doves, and all the birds that be, the lentils that lie in the ashes, come and pick up for me. The good must be put in the dish, the bad you may eat if you wish." So there came to the kitchen window 2 white doves and some turtle doves, and nope, it is repeating a little bit. Okay, that was not just my brain not working. So there came to the kitchen window 2 white doves and some turtle doves, and at last a crowd of all other birds under heaven chirping, fluttering, and they alighted among the ashes, and the doves nodded with their heads and began to pick, peck, and then all the others began to pick, peck, and all the good grains into the dish, and before half an hour was over, it was all done, and they flew away. The maiden took the dishes to the stepmother, feeling joyful and thinking that now she should go to the feast. But she said, "All of this is of no good to you." Hold up. I'm struggling. Please, laptop, please. Good to you. Cannot come with us, for you have no proper clothes and cannot dance. You should put us to shame. Then she turned her back on poor Cinderella and made haste to set out with her 2 proud daughters. And as there was no one left in the house, Cinderella went to her mother's grave under the hazel bush and cried, little tree, shake all over me, that silver and gold may come down and cover me." Then the birds threw down— oh God, what is this? Okay. Then the bird threw down a dress of gold and silver and a pair of slippers embroidered with silk and silver. And in all haste she put on the dress and went to the festival. But her stepmother and sisters did not know her, and thought she must be a foreign princess. She looked so beautiful in her golden dress. Of Cinderella they never thought at home, and supposed that she was sitting at home and picking the lentils out of the ashes. The king's son came to meet her, and took her by the hand and danced with her, and he refused to stand up with anyone else, so that he might not be obliged to let go of her hand. And when anyone came to claim it, he answered, "She is my partner." And when the evening came, she wanted to go home, but the prince said he would go with her to take care of her. Sorry, I'm like scrolling further, but I'm hoping it doesn't like do weird stuff. For he wanted to see where the beautiful maiden lived, but she escaped him and jumped up into the pigeon house. Then the prince waited until the father came and told him the strange maiden had jumped into the pigeon house. The father thought to himself, "It surely cannot be Cinderella," and called for axes and hatchets, and had the pigeon house cut down. But there was no one in it. And when they entered the house at Cinderella, there sat Cinderella in her dirty clothes among the other cinders, and a little oil lamp burnt dimly in the chimney. For Cinderella had been very quick, and jumped out of the pigeon house. Hold up, I'm scrolling. Pigeon house again, and had run into the hazel bush. And there she had taken off her beautiful dress and laid it on the grave, and the bird had carried it away again. And then she had put on her little gray kirtle again, and had sat down with the kitchen among the cinders. We got a new friend, so I will continue after we name our new friend. We got a little tiger stripe. Yo, that looks sick, the way it all comes together at the top. So what are we naming our new friend, guys? All you guys, gals, and gender non-conforming pals. I'm only reading the one Grimm fairy tale, by the way. I will end stream when I finish reading it. You guys get your bedtime story of Cinderella. But what should we name our new friend? Chicken strip? Wow. Wow, Dylan. Just wow. What are we naming our new friend? Come on, guys. Are we naming it chicken strip? Are we naming our new friend chicken strip? Chicken strip the accursed? Anyone else have any opinions? Bony. Is this guy gonna be Chicken Strip the Accursed? No one's speaking up, so... Chicken Strip the Accursed remains unopposed. I know. You guys have until the next duck spawns. Otherwise, he will become Chicken Strip the Accursed. Hey, look, there's the baby ducks. Hence why Lenny Small is the daddy. You guys have about 45 seconds if you do not want this guy to be Chicken Strip the Accursed. Come on. Dylan, it sounds like your idea is going unopposed. Chicken Strip the Accursed, going once. Chicken Strip the Accursed, going twice. As it should be. Chicken Strip the Accursed, going 3 times. Okay. It officially is Chicken Strip the Accursed. Oh no. Dylan, is it okay if it's Chicken Strip the Accurse? Because apparently I need to get rid of like a space or something. Because I have like one extra character. I'm 1 character short. So Chicken Strip the Accurse? Is that okay? Very well. Okay. I got Chicken Strip the Accurse. Okay, you guys get a little bit more of Cinderella. The game couldn't contain his full power. The next day when the festival began anew and the parents and stepsisters had gone to it, Cinderella went to the hazel bush and cried, little tree, shake over me, that silver and gold may come down and cover me." Then the birds cast down a still more splendid dress than on the day before. Oh my god, I swear I can read. And when she appeared in it among the other guests, everyone was astonished at her beauty. The prince had been waiting until she came, and he took her hand and danced with her alone. And when anyone else came to invite her, he said, "She is my partner." And when the evening came, she wanted to go home, and the prince followed her, for he wanted to see what house she belonged. But she broke away from him and ran into the garden at the back of the house. There stood a fine large tree bearing splendid pears, and she leapt as lightly as a squirrel among the branches. And the prince did not know what had become of her, so he waited until the father came, and when told him that the strange maiden had rushed from him, and that he thought she had gone up into the pear tree, the father thought to himself, "It surely cannot be Cinderella," and called for an axe, and felled the tree. Where is it? Hold up, I scrolled too far. Hold up. There it is. And felled the tree, but there was no one in it. And when they went into the kitchen, there sat Cinderella among the cinders, as usual, for she had got down the other side of the tree, and had taken back her beautiful clothes to the birds on the hazel bush, and had put on her old grey kirtle again. On the third day, when the parents and stepchildren had set off, Cinderella went again to her mother's grave, and said to the tree, little tree, shake over me, that silver and gold may come down and cover me. Then the bird cast out a dress, the like of which had never been seen for splendor and brilliancy, and slippers that were of gold. I will continue. But first, we have a new friend. Hello. Yo, it's a Kiss duck. I love how it plays a guitar riff. It's literally like a duck from Kiss. What are we naming our new friend, everyone? Oh my guys, gals, and gender non-conforming pals, what are we naming our new friend? Piss. I'm gonna pretend that was a typo, even though I know for a fact that was not one. Like, I know for a fact. Will anyone oppose me? I'm gonna pretend that naming this duck, that you suggesting we name this duck Piss, is a typo and you meant Kiss, even though I know, yep. No, I know what you meant. I'm just pretending it was a typo and you meant Kiss, because this duck looks like it's from... I am pretending that this is a typo, and you meant to write Kiss, because this duck looks like it is from the band Piss. Looks like it's from Kiss. Fuck. Fuck you, Dylan. I was gonna say, next time I see you in person, I'm gonna give you a Gibbs smack, but I know I'm not tall enough to reach. So as I was saying, I'm gonna pretend that was a typo, and you meant to write Kiss, because as in vulgar word for I'm gonna pretend that you writing Piss was a typo, and you meant to say Kiss, because this duck looks like it is from the band Kiss. But no, I know it's not, because I know you. You didn't even have to add those things. But I'm gonna pretend. Is there anyone in chat who opposes Dylan? Does anyone oppose Dylan? Anyone? Step forth, cowards! The force. Dylan, no! Dylan, no! Don't do this to me, no! Dylan, no. Democracy. Oh, God. Does anyone... Please... Is there anyone here who opposes naming this duck Piss? Besides, clearly me. Not a soul. Okay. Give me a minute. I figured out a way to get my VTuber model to work like a lot better. How's that, Dylan? Is that good? Is that good enough? Victory? Okay. You guys get a little bit more Cinderella before the next duck spawns. And when she appeared in this dress at the feast, nobody knew what to say for wonderment. The prince danced with her alone, and if anyone asked her, he answered, "She is my partner." And when it was evening, Cinderella wanted to go home, and the prince was about to go with her, when she ran past him so quickly that he could not follow her. But he had laid a plan, and had caused all the steps to be spread with pitch, so that as she rushed down them and the left shoe of the maiden remained sticking in it. The prince picked it up and saw that it was gold and a very small and slender. The next morning he went to the father and told him that none should be his bride save for the one whose foot the golden shoe would fit. Then the two sisters were very glad because... Hold up. I'm scrolling. Then the two sisters were very glad because they had pretty feet. The eldest went to her room to try on the shoe, and her mother stood by, but she could not get her toe into it, for the shoe was too small. Then her mother handed her a knife and said, "Cut the toe off, for when you are queen, you will never have to go on foot." So the girl cut her toe off, squeezed her foot into the shoe, concealed the pain, and went down to the prince. Then he took her with him on his horse as his bride and rode off. They had to pass by the grave, and there sat the two pigeons in the hazel brush and cried, there they go, there they go. There is blood on her shoe. The shoe's too small, not the right bride at all." Then the prince looked at her shoe and saw blood flowing. And he turned his horse around and took the false bride home again, saying she was not the right one, and that the other sister must try on the shoe. So she went into her room to do so, and got her toes comfortably in, but her heel was too large. Then her mother handed her a knife, saying, "Cut a piece off your heel. When you are queen, you will never have to go on foot." So the girl cut a piece off her heel and thrust her foot into the shoe, concealed the pain, and went down to the prince, who took his bride before him as the horse rode off. When they passed by the hazel bush, the two pigeons sat there and cried, there they go, there they go. There's blood in her shoe. The shoe's too small, not the right bride at all." Before I continue... Quickly, hold up. I'm scrolling to the right place. Before we continue... We have a new friend! Guys, it's like a little paper duck. That you like cut and you glue glue the pieces together. What are we naming our new friend? What are we naming our new friend? Ori? Is that supposed to be a reference to origami? Fun fact, the only thing I can really make out of origami is like an origami piano. And I can make it in like 2 seconds. Yes? Does anyone oppose Ori? That is very tame compared to what the last name was. Anyone else have any opinions? Joey, Isabel, are you guys alive? Is there anyone else in chat alive besides Dylan? I just want to make sure there's no one dead watching my stream. Because don't die. It's bad for your health, guys. But I'm saying this, Isabel, because you were asking earlier. My hair's like almost completely dry by now. So I can give you a color update in like maybe 20-ish minutes. There's like parts of it that are still damp. I got them all swimming with the fishes. Dylan, no. Isabel and my friends. Because Intoxicated, I know they don't like to message in chat a lot, but they're a nice friend. And then, Taggy, I did not see any messages from him, from them, from her, whatever pronouns they want to do. We're nice friends. No, Dylan, no. But I have not seen Taggy this stream. And then to Isabel and Joey. I mean, I hung out with them. Isabel was the one who dyed my hair. And I spent, like, all day with them. They were chill. And my brother often stopped by stream. And I would go, oh my god, did you murder my brother? Except I know he's asleep in the room behind me. Like, not my room. The room that's, like, directly adjacent that happens to be, like, behind me. Not right now, but I often hear him sleep talking. Okay, seriously though, is there like actually anyone else in chat besides Dylan? Because it says my viewer count is 4. Is there anyone here besides Dylan? Like, I'm not normally one to go, you need to type in chat, but like, guys, please. Is there anyone alive out there besides Dylan? I reign absolute power. Guys, where are my friends? Friends? Am I alone? Oh god, no, I'm all alone. And yo. Well, I guess our new little friend's being named Ori. Only me. Oh god. Where is little Ori? I think that's them. Ori. Yes, it was. Okay. They're at the bottom of the pool. Are you saying that Joey and Isabel are Titanic and Oceangate? Is that what you're trying to imply, Dylan? Are you trying to imply that Isabel and Joey are... Are you trying to imply that Joey and Isabel are Titanic and Oceangate? Well, are you? They sure are. Sure. Anyway. They might have gone to bed. I don't know. Okay. So I'm gonna read a little bit more of Cinderella. Hi, it's oh hey Sawyer! Nice to see you here. Oh my god, we have another living and breathing person besides Dylan in chat. Dylan, no threatening the viewers. I hope you know that. I will find a way to get to your house. Hope I joined on the wrong account, Bear. It's okay, Sawyer. You can be back in a bit. No, the Dix names are my power. Dylan, from as much as I know Sawyer, Sawyer's gonna vibe with your names. Don't worry, you'll be fine. If that makes you feel any better. Does that make you feel any better, Dylan, knowing that I'm pretty sure Sawyer will agree with you on a lot of these names? They better. Okay. Well, we have a new duck that's about to, like, spawn in, so I'm not gonna bother switching back to, Cinderella. What's happening? Hey, Taggy. Dylan is trying to run a dictatorship on naming the ducks. We're about to get a new friend that's a duck. So you guys get to... Okay, I'm on the right account now. Welcome back, Sawyer. Yeah, Dylan's upset because he was running a dictatorship on naming the ducks and is upset now that you guys can oppose him. And on that note, what are we naming our new friend? Can be having that. I hate Monopoly. What should we name our new friend, guys? That is a bright, like, a hot pink with, like, lightnings with, like, little blue spots. What are we naming our new friend? Tempest? Okay. I'm sure Dylan has opinions on that, so I'm, like, waiting. Anyway, shameless self-promo on the other account. Check out my music. Fair. Ah! My phone that has chat just fell. Okay, found it. Normally, I'm gonna be anti-self-promo, but Sawyer, I'm chill with it this time. But yeah, try not to promo in my chat. But this one, I'm gonna let you have this freebie, Sawyer. Tempest, are you okay with Tempest, Dylan? Or are you gonna be a named dictator and throw a fit? I'm saying that out of love, Dylan, I swear. By the way, Taggy, Dylan is going to threaten your spot for who is gonna steal Tonks first. You've been warned? Oh, he'll do it! I plead with you. I'm trying to muffle my laughter because I know my brother went to bed and my parents are going to bed. And I know I'm loud. So, is Tempest Dylan approved? The faster you say yes or the faster we have a name, please consider my humble request for the name Tempest over for a feathered friend here. I shall be a merciful king this time. Yes or no to Tempest? We should name it Squeakle. Guys, the sooner we agree on a name, the sooner I can go back to reading the Grimm fairy tale of Cinderella. We're almost done with it. And when I finish reading the story, because it's the story for bedtime. So when I finish the scary horror bedtime story, I'm going to end stream. Because I've been live for like almost 2 hours now. I show mercy and say yes to Tempest. Okay, so 2 to 1. I'm a minor. You have to agree with you? I shall be forever in your debt, Lord Dylan. Oh, God. And here we have Tempest. I will, by the way, because we have some new people in chat. Before I dive back into reading Cinderella, because I am, for trigger warning's sake, I am reading the original Grimm fairy tale version of Cinderella. We're gonna go around for names. So, this is Tweety. This is Obama Wallace. This is Dirty Dan. Here we got Dumpling. We got Dougie Doo. Don't worry, that's not a glitch. Dougie Doo is invisible because they are a ghost. Here's Perry the Platypus. Here we got Woody. Because, you know, he made a wood. Here is Sharkeisha. We have Mr. Electric. We have Jigsaw. Wow, I swear I can read. We have Squirtle. Oh, Squirtle's going down the slide. Ah! Squirtle sometimes shoots water out of his mouth when he's feeling like it. which is why he got that name. There it goes. We got Titanic. We got Mr. Fancy. We have Wolfgang Emo Goth Oreo Mozart. We have Issa Slice of Fish. We have Clifford the Big Red Duck. We have Daisy. We have Lucky. And sadly, Lucky somehow ended up outside the pool. And if you watch back my VOD, you get to hear my story of the homophobic magic 8-ball. Here we've got Colgate. We have Jack Torrance. We have It's a Tony Pepperoni. We have Neil GAE-man. We have Oceangate. We have Forrest. We have Booty Love Foxy Fresh. We have Ice Cube. We have Humpty Dumpty. Lenny Small, the daddy. We've got Bernie. We've got Wee Ed Brownie. We've got Minos. Or Minos. I'm forgetting exactly which way to pronounce it. We got Chester Cheetah. Stampy the Scamp Stamp. Chicken Strip the Accurse. Piss Whoops Typo. Ori. And now we have Tempest. So that is our little roll call of all of our little rubber ducky friends here. Yeah. And in between duck spawning in, I've been reading Cinderella. Because we decided bedtime story, yay. So you get a little bit more Cinderella until the next duck spawns. And once again, final warning again. Grimm fairy tale versions. So gory. You have been warned. Then the prince looked at her foot and saw how blood was flowing from the shoe and stained the white stocking. And he turned his horse right around and brought the false bride home again. This is not the right one, said he. You have no other daughter? No, said the man. Only my dead wife left behind her little stunted Cinderella. It is impossible that she can be the bride. But the king's son ordered her to be sent for. But the mother said, oh no, she is much too dirty. I cannot let her be seen. But he would have her fetched, and so Cinderella had to appear. I'm scrolling before my thing glitches. First she washed her face and hands quite clean, and went and curtsied to the prince, who held out to her the golden shoe. Then she sat down on a stool, drew her foot out of the heavy wooden shoe, and slipped it into the golden one, which fitted it perfectly. And when she stood up and the prince looked her in the face, he knew again the beautiful maiden that he had danced with, and he cried, "This is the right bride." Hold up, I'm scrolling. Okay. The stepmother and two stepsisters were thunderstruck and grew pale with anger. But he had put Cinderella before him on his horse and rode off. And as he passed the hazel bush, the two white pigeons cried, there they go, no blood on her shoe. The shoe's not too small, the right bride is she after all. And when they had thus cried, they came flying after her and perched on Cinderella's shoulders, one on the right and the other on the left, and so remained. And when her wedding with the prince was appointed to be held, the false sisters came, hoping to curry favor and to take part in the festivities. And so at the bridal procession went to the church. The eldest walked on the right side and the younger on the left, and the pigeons picked up the eyes of each of them. Scrolling again because the PDF I'm looking at is weird. And as they returned, the elder was on the left side and the younger on the right. And so they were condemned to go blind for the rest of their days because of their wickedness and falsehood. And that is the end of Cinderella. Yo, this guy's got a sparkler. Okay, we're going to name our new friend and then I'm going to end stream. So we got a new friend here. What are we naming them? And by the way, fun fact. If you are under the age of 21, I think it's 21. Is it 21 or 18? Gandalf the White. I know that's a Lord of the Rings reference. I've actually not read or watched the entirety of Lord of the Rings. Yes, Gandalf. Okay, give me one moment. I'll name it Gandalf in one moment. Actually, just watched the movies for a time recently. Fun. Okay, it's 18. Fun fact, if you hold a sparkler under the age of 18, it's illegal. Fun fact. Are we naming this guy Gandalf the White then? Is our new friend gonna be Gandalf the White then? I done so many illegal things. I mean, so is jaywalking. So, don't admit to them in chat. Don't admit to it in chat because this could be used as legal evidence against you. If that's the case about the sparklers, I'm mega going to jail. I said don't admit to crimes in my chat. It won't. That goes for you too, Dylan. Then again, I know for that one, I'm betting the, I'm forgetting the official term of it, but the amount of time that people have to convict, I'm pretty sure that will, definitely have already ended for you, especially for this crime. Shadow, be careful, I promise. Sure. Hold up. I cannot type. Gandalf the White. Yeah, those murders I did were pretty rough. Those ones don't have a... Oh, God! Gandalf acts... Oh, God. Gandalf set Harry and Woody on fire. Do not set Booty Love Foxy Fresh on fire. Where they set a blaze, I think they caught on fire from Gandalf the White Sparkler. I'm just gonna... Guys, we have over 30 ducks. I'm just gonna... They'll be okay. They'll be okay. I promise. They'll be okay. We'll find out next time I stream the duck. Yeah, they'll be fine. Exactly. Yeah. So, oh god, it's almost 11:30. I've been live for a little over 2 hours. Woo. So yeah, I think that's gonna be in the oh god, I sound like I'm having a stroke or something. I swear I'm not, guys. Oh god. Anyway, that will be the end of the stream. I'm gonna be texting Isabel to see if her and Joey are alive because I'm like legitimately starting to get concerned. So yeah. Today's Saturday. Tomorrow, Sunday. I am planning on going live. I have not picked what time yet. It is probably 7 p.m.-ish. Don't hold me to that. I'm probably going to go live tomorrow at 7 p.m. I'm either going to play some Bendy or we're going to finish the Undertale Pacifist run. So, before I forget, I'm going to jump to YouTube. Yes, Undertale. Yeah, I'm playing the Pacifist run. I'm going to quickly jump to my community tab. I'll join if you play Undertale. I have my three previous parts of Undertale, like the VODs, up on my channel. So if you want to watch, you can go back and like watch my VODs so you can see them. I do character voices. I am unable to do 2 Undertale streams in a row because some of the voices, especially Papyrus, murders my throat. So if you want a sneak peek at some of my voices, we have Toriel.
We have Alphys.
We have the great Papyrus. We have Sans. Ah, God, I fucked up Sans's. We're gonna ignore that. We have Undines. Yeah. And I do fun voices for, like, every single character I meet. So, I'm actually gonna quickly, before I forget, text poll. What game should I play? That's so silly. Why, thank you. I like doing fun voices. What game should I play on this stream? Tomorrow/later, depending on when you see this. Oh my god, I swear I can type, guys. Pacifist does not have two F's. It does not go F-I-F-I. Okay. If you go to my community tab, I just posted a poll for you guys to decide which game I should play. Yeah. And on that note, it's time to say goodnight, everyone. Good night, all my guys, gals, and gender nonconforming pals. I will see you all tomorrow. I don't want to set a time yet because I might be doing stuff tomorrow, so we'll see. Yes, good night, everyone. Good night, good night. I'm going to go edit the description of the last two streams because I didn't edit the one I was supposed to yesterday because I wanted to go to bed in time. So yes, good night, everyone. Good night, good night. Have a good rest of your night. I will see you all around. Goodbye.